The process of hybridity results in the reconstitution of cultural values and practices due to intermingling of separate cultured groupings that are in proximity.
What exactly is hybridization in culture? And what does post-colonial culture have to do with hybridization? My name is Vivian and I'm from Japan. And together, let's go on a tour in Malaysia to see the hybridizations in cultures. Well, join me as we go on a tour. Hello Malaysia! I'm currently at one of the famous architecture museum in Malaysia. Well, apart from eating the good food in Malaysia, one of the best things about this country is gawking at its wonderful architecture, just like the one behind me, okay? So this is when colonies actually adopted their architectural styles in buildings in Malaysia, which also have a combinations with other cultures, such as the Indian and Malay, due to migrations and also from the local Malay cultures. Okay, so as we can see here, the building on top of it actually resembles architectural of the Western cultures of the church. Okay, it's a Verona style during the Victorian era. But at the bottom part of it, you could actually see the wooden patterns around it at the roofing there. So this is actually something which you can see in the Malay wooden houses. Okay, so let us take a tour around the museum. Follow me. Well, as you can see here, there's actually this tiny staircase, okay? And also, you could actually see the stilts at this building. The stilts that actually resembles the Malay kampung wooden houses, but actually, if you see clearly, these are actually all cement. They are actually cemented. Okay, so you can see it's actually a hybridity of Western architecture and also the Malay traditional architectural styles. Okay, so how about Malay wooden houses? Let's go see. Hello! So this is actually the Malay traditional wooden house, as you can see here. And these are the tiny little steps that we see earlier. And you can see that the whole structure of it is actually made of wood instead of cement. Okay, so even the doors, the windows, and you can see the stilts as well. So we can actually see that there's a hybridity between the Western architecture and also together with the Malay architecture. As you can compare the building earlier that we see and also to this building right here. So this is the wonderful thing about Malaysia, where you can actually see a hybrid between the local cultures here. And this is what we call the beauty of post-colonial culture in Malaysia, where we focuses on hybridity.
Konnichiwa! Hello, Miss Shamira. I'm here to actually get to know about the wedding costumes in Malaysia.
Oh, that's why you contacted me.
Yes.
Welcome to my boutique. Let's move inside and talk, okay?
Okay.
Alright.
Miss Shamira, I could see a lot of like Western wedding dresses in your boutique.
Oh, actually, it's not Western wedding dresses. It's meant for Malay. It's a Malay wedding dress, but with a Western design.
Okay.
Yeah, you can say that.
So there is a hybrid between the Western Western design and also the Malay wedding design. Is that so?
Yeah, you can say that. In traditional Malay wedding, we wear clothes made of songket. It is a hand-woven fabric in silk or cotton and embroidered with gold and silver thread.
Songket?
Yeah, it's like that. See that? Yeah. Normally we will use that fabric to make baju kurung or baju kebaya and specially decorated it with some ornaments and dazzling accessories and wear it during the wedding ceremony. But nowadays, youngsters, they look towards the West. Okay, they want to incorporate the traditional elements with the contemporary elements. Traditional songket is used with contemporary design like the trumpet. You see that trumpet design? The mermaid skirt, the overskirt, and everything.
These contemporary designs are influenced by the Western culture. And we also started wearing tiara and white veil on our wedding. And having multiple bridesmaids is becoming another trend now in the local wedding ceremony as well.
And white color also become the main theme, the main color for our wedding.
Yes. I usually see white in Western weddings.
Yeah.
And how about the traditional Malay wedding? They used to have what color?
Various color, normally like maroon, red, blue, yellow is a popular color back then. Yeah, even I see back then when I first started being a designer, the royals already started using white color back in 1980 something. Yeah.
Was it because due to Malaysia being colonized once by British? So is there a relation?
I think there is a relationship there, because Westerners are here once and for quite a long time.
I heard that you have been designing wedding dresses not only for Malay cultures but also for the Chinese cultures.
Yeah. Hey, let me have a sip of water first before we continue.
Sure.
I do design clothes for the Chinese wedding as well. To compare their traditional wedding costume, they traditionally wear red color.
Yes.
You know Kwan Kwa? Yeah, they wear this very beautiful, complex design. They have this artistic embroidery with gold and silver threads, like our songket also, but the pattern is more artistic. They have the phoenix and dragon, the very two important symbols in Chinese.
So, the two-piece red color dress where they have a lot of headpiece.
You know the famous China celebrity, Angelababy?
Oh yes, of course. Her wedding is amazing.
Yeah, fabulous. Her wedding is a perfect example of the hybridity.
Oh yes, hybridity.
Right,
because
the East and West culture. Because she wears Kwan Kwa, her husband also. They wear the Chinese traditional costume during the tea ceremony. Yeah.
Yes.
And then later on, in the night, in the feast, the wedding feast, they wear this very beautiful ball gown dress, and the husband is in black and white suit also.
So there's a hybridity between the Western and also the Chinese cultures.
Yeah, again also the white color also dominates the wedding dresses now also. Yeah, see that? Now, I think this can answer your question, right?
Yes, it's quite interesting to see that there are many, that even hybridity can happen in fashion.
Yeah, bridal fashion. All these years, we mingle, we mix a lot of culture elements in our design.
So that's okay. I see. Thank you very much, Miss Shamera, for the insight of this wonderful post-colonial culture.
Welcome.
Thank you. Oh no! It's raining. I need to grab a taxi to go back.
A few moments later.
Hi, Sri Malim Hotel. Okay, alright. Fasten your seatbelt. What song is this?
This is a Chinese song, and the title is "Mistake in the Flower Fields." In Chinese, it's 花田错.
花田错.
Yes, yes, yeah. You feel like this song is unique, right?
Yes, because I can hear some Chinese traditional music.
Yes, it's the erhu actually.
Oh,
Yeah, and then this song integrates Peking opera and modern R&B music. So the title is also a reference to a well-known story in Peking opera.
Peking
Yeah.
opera and R&B.
Yes.
It's another hybridity again.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So we can also see the celebration of hybridity in the work of various post-colonial musicians, usually labeled as world music. And it is perhaps unsurprising that music should be so quick to respond to cultural meetings, unlike literature, which is the preserve of the educated. Music is something which is performed by all sorts of people across the world.
Okay, so when I come to Malaysia, I could actually see somehow like hybrids in fashion, wedding, and now I'm actually seeing a hybrid in music.
Yes.
Okay. You're good. Yeah. Do you know the way?
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
I'm going to make some. I'm going to adjust my GPS signal.
Okay, sure. Drive safe. What song is this? Is this a combination as well?
Yes, this is another song by the same singer actually.
He's your favorite singer?
Can say so.
Ah.
He's very handsome too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this song is Heroes of Earth. 盖世英雄 in Chinese.
I think I've heard of it. Is it Wang Liho?
Yes. So he invited the popular Chinese American rapper to rap in this song as well. Yeah, and also the famous Chinese opera singer Li Yang.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, actually this song got heavy Peking opera and also electric guitar solo by Wang. You will listen to it later.
Okay. Do you? Okay, I should buy his album then.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay, so and after the red light there is your hotel on the right.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'll put you at the lobby. Is that
Okay,
fine?
sure. Thank
Okay,
you.
alright.
Oh, hi, Vivian. Finally, you're here. Yeah. How's Malaysia treating you?
It's good. I love Malaysia.
Alright, let's order some. Okay, sure.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy management and staff of Mouse and your friend you. You can wish Miss Wavy the very happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, Vivian, do you know that is the usual ways of Western people celebrating their birthday? Yeah, that is baking cakes, blowing candles, and making a wish. Yeah, most of us do this nowadays. But in Chinese culture, in my culture, we only have red eggs and mee sua, which is rice noodle in herbal chicken soup. Yeah, that's our way of celebrating our Chinese birthday. Yeah, and in my opinion, I think even birthday has been highly recognized in the Western culture.
Wow, in Malaysia, I
could actually see many hybrids, you know, like between Malay cultures with Western, and now I'm seeing Chinese culture with the Western culture being hybridized together. That's really interesting.
So when's your birthday?
Oh, my birthday is...
Fundamentalism offers resistance to the perceived homogenization of culture, which is sometimes interpreted as a new colonization of Western goals, values, and beliefs through the media. Thus, at the same time as the emergence of hybrid cultures, global identities, and cultural productions, we are also seeing new forms of reactionary identification emerge. Cultural productions escape the place they were produced in by becoming part of the global media, the global market, and the global culture, published in many languages simultaneously. One such example is the case of the Satanic Verses by Salman Rushdie. It is a testament to the importance of literature in the construction of reality and the inseparability of fictional texts. Rushdie used magical realism and relied on contemporary events and people to create his characters. The Satanic Verses consist of a frame narrative using elements of magical realism, interlaced with a series of subplots that are narrated as dream visions experienced by one of the protagonists. The frame narrative, like many other stories by Rushdie, involves Indian expatriates in contemporary England. The two protagonists, Gabriel Farishta and Saladin Chamcha, are both actors of Indian Muslim background. Muhammad Mashuk Ibn Ali wrote that the Satanic Verses is about identity, alienation, rootlessness, brutality, compromise, and conformity. These concepts confront all migrants, disillusioned with both cultures, the one they are in and the one they join. Yet knowing they cannot live a life of anonymity, they mediate between them both. The Satanic Verses is a reflection of the author's dilemmas.